Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining in. My name is Rev Jeanne, and I'm here to do spirit readings to those that join us here this evening. Just to let you know what's going on. Next Tuesday, for anyone that decides to share this video, let us know, and your name will be put into a drawing for a free reading with me, a free private reading. So please remember to share it as much as possible. Also, Friday evenings we have Open Circle, which is an open spirit communication. It's open to the public. If you've never sat with us before, we do ask for a $10 donation. If you've never sat before, it's free, your first time. After that, we ask for a $10 donation, and that's to help with the building of the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. Also, I'd ask you to put up questions. Some of you have already started. Please put the questions up there. I cannot guarantee to get to everyone. The way this works, this is not a psychic reading. This is spirit messages from spirit people, people that have passed on. If I feel drawn to your name, that's where I give the message to. So please have us, have some patience. I'll get to as many as I can in the next hour. Okay? All right. Okay, Lisa Ferguson Lemoyne, please, folks. I try to pronounce the names correctly. If I don't, don't shoot the messenger here. I'm terrible with names. Okay, is it Lisa? Why do I feel like I want to write with you? There's someone that comes in from spirit. This person wrote a lot. I don't know that they were a professional writer, but they wrote a lot of things out, a lot of lists, a lot of energy. And I want to say it's a woman, and she comes through, and it's like she wants to write messages to you that says, I love you, I'm here. Perhaps if you tried a little bit of automatic writing, Lisa, it would help you to understand where spirit is coming from as far as who we're working with. You've got a lot of potential here. Just know that it's something that you need to work with. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Boy, someone. All right. Okay. Doreen Brander. Hi, Doreen. As soon as I seen your name come through on the feed, my upper back started hurting really bad, and I feel like there's a man standing here with me, and it's like he's rubbing my back, rubbing my top shoulders. I don't know if you're having problems in this area, but he's here. Please understand, I am not a medical person by any stretch. I can only give it the way it comes through. Doreen, he wants you to get something taken care of in your back. I don't know if this means chiropractic or a regular medical doctor, whatever, but there is a need for some medical intervention here. Please get it checked. You don't have to deal with this. You don't have to live with it. Just know that it's something that needs to be taken care of. I believe this is a dad or a father figure in your life that has passed on. He hasn't been in spirit a great long time, but Doreen, he says that he loves you, he cares, and he loves you more than what you ever knew about. I hope that can make sense to you. He's saying he didn't express his feelings real well when he was here in the physical world, but just wants you to know that he's here, okay? And get that taken care of. All right. Just later. All right. Jeff Loopy, how are you doing? There's a young man that comes in and he's standing here with me. I'm hearing laughter from him, like this is someone that, please excuse the expression, folks, but I have to give it the way it comes in. It's like he was a hellraiser with you. He just wants you to know he's still there. He's still enjoying life, as it were, on the spirit side. And he's just coming in with a greeting and just wants to be remembered. He's saying it's been a long time, but I haven't forgotten. And he's saying, I hope you haven't forgotten as well. All right? I'll leave that. Jeff, do you have a problem with fast cars? Um, okay. Just be careful here because I'm seeing bubble lights, which tells me just slow it down a little bit, or there's some hefty fines coming really soon for you. So be very careful, okay? I'll leave that with you. All right. Already did.
Okay.
Oh. There's a lot of energy here tonight. There's a lot of mixed energy. There's a lot of unsurety here, and I'm not sure why. Hopefully I'll find out here in a moment. Peggy, Bernard. Yeah. Your dad's been trying to get through. Is your mom's health okay? He's concerned about her, which is why he's coming through. He just wants her to be checked on. It's like he's giving, I keep hearing he's giving you a heads up so that you know there's some issues coming. It's not her time, please don't think that, but there's just some serious health issues that need to be addressed that she's putting off because she doesn't want anything to do with doctors right now, because she's busy, very busy. I'm not sure what that busy is, but your dad wants you to have her get checked, okay? I'll leave that for now. All right. Oh, hi, Andy. We're missing you, too. You know, I haven't seen you in so long. Be good to see you again. All right. Bert Brownell, how are you doing? It's a woman that comes in. I don't know if this is a wife or a sister, but someone that you cared about a great deal. She's just popping in for a moment just to say hi and just to say that all's well. She keeps saying you need to let go a little bit. I feel tremendous love for her, and she's more concerned with wanting you to get on with your life. She's saying it's like everything has been put on hold, and she's not happy about that. She's saying things have to keep going forward. Okay? I'll leave that with you. All right. Is there a Tanya on here? Have you seen any place, Shell? I keep hearing the name Tanya. Tell Tanya I'm here. Okay, I'll just put that out there because there's someone coming on by that name, but just this woman is saying, tell Tanya I'm here. Okay? Is it Suzanne Robert? That brings down Suzanne Robert. Yes. You asked anything from my dad. I've got a woman standing here with her hands on her hips. She says, no, it's not him, but it's me. I'm not sure who me is, but a very forceful personality. And just, it's like she wants to stand here and give you instruction. I don't know if this is your mom or someone related to your mom, like a grandmother, but it's like no one messed with this woman. And she's just saying, I'm here. Dad's okay. But she needs to give direction, and I'm not exactly sure what that direction is. She is talking about a younger woman in your life, and she's saying she needs help. She needs to be put on the right track. I don't know if this is a daughter or a daughter-in-law or a granddaughter, but I'm seeing a woman like in her late teens, early 20s, a young woman. She's saying she needs some help. You need to pay attention to her before things go too far. I don't like giving that kind of message, but she's adamant about this. Just know that it's going to be okay. Things are going to go through well, but she's just, wow, she's really a strong presence. Okay? I'll leave that for now. I don't feel any other message coming through other than that instructional thing that says, you need to watch out for her. You need to help her. Okay? I'll leave that for now. All right. Where's... I'm just... Lola Lynn. How are you doing today? I'm seeing children coming in, a lot of children coming in for you. They're children in spirit. I don't know if you teach now in the physical world, but these children are drawn to you because you have a way with children, and they want to be with you. Okay. It's like they're a part of your daily life, and you don't even realize that they're there. But they give you a lot of like spot insights or answers. It's like, I wonder what I'm going to be doing today, and it's like snapping your fingers. The answer is there. It's like it's coming from them. All right, they want to help you. They want to be a part of your classroom. And I want to say, when you go in the morning, just very quietly, in your own meditation before the hordes of children come in, just, say, welcome, my spirit children. Join us today. And it's going to make such a difference in a classroom or a group environment with children. That's going to help. It's going to make things more positive for you on a work level. I believe there's been a lot of difficulty there. Just know that they're there, and you need to work with them. You need to acknowledge them, I guess, is what I want to say. All right? And I'll leave that for now. God bless. Okay. Wow. Kylie Kiltz Locum. How are you? I'm seeing all at once when I touch with this vibration, it comes in from spirit. It's like I want to stiffen right up. He's got a very strong presence. He was a disciplinarian when he was here, but I want to go way back with his vibration. This is not necessarily someone that you knew in the physical world, but I do feel a biological or a physical connection with him, Kylie. It's like you could ask family, and they would know who I'm talking about. I'm seeing a full beard with him and a big man, and it's just, when he walked into a room, everybody sat up and paid attention to who he was and what he was bringing in. He wants to bring some of that with you. He wants to bring some of that sternness. He's saying you're too soft. And Kylie, you need to find some inner strength and be a little bit more forceful in your own life. Once you do this, he says, you're going to see a lot of your problems just go away. Some people aren't going to understand it at first. But just know that you need to listen to him, because I feel he's around you a lot, Kylie, and just, there's love, but it's almost a retracted type of love. It's like he cares very much about you because you are bloodline, is the exact words I'm hearing. He loves you because you're bloodline, even though you don't know him very well. But just, he has things to bring through. He wants to help. He wants to help with some family matters. But for now, I'll leave that. All right? Thank you. Okay. Laura, did Liesl sing? Did he sing a lot? Because I'm hearing a man's voice, and I'm hearing a very nice male voice singing. And it's not anything in particular. It's just melodies and just, I don't know, I'm not hearing Liesel, I'm hearing Lee. So I'm hoping this is the same person. But he's here because of your oldest son. Not necessarily here for you, but he's here because of your oldest son. And he wants to say, watch out for him. He's getting a little too high-handed. Okay, I'm just giving it the way it's coming in, Laura. He's saying he's getting a little too high-handed. All right. If he loved the music. It's just he's always singing. But he's saying that the oldest son is getting a little too high-handed. He says you need to bring him down a peg or two. Okay? Just so that he doesn't get into some trouble. I don't feel he's not the type of kid that's going to get in trouble a lot. But there's something here that needs some adult supervision or intervention, if you will. So just kind of remember that we talked about it. Hopefully something more will come through and circle, and I can elaborate on that, okay? But I'll leave that for now, hon. All right. Again, Friday nights we have open circle. We do ask, however, that you be on time, because once we start circle, we had an incident this past Friday night where we had already begun circle and people showed up, but unfortunately I could not let them through. I couldn't bring them in for the circle. I felt really bad about that, but once we do that, once we start circle, I can't break that bond that's created. So please understand, be on time. If you're not going to be on time, give me a call. I don't mind holding circle a few minutes, but, just call us. Let us know what's going on, okay? But anyway, circle is a wonderful expression. We've had a lot of new people coming in, and it's fun. It's fun for us, for myself, and for the other mediums that are there. Because sometimes, when you're all sitting constantly with the same group, a lot of times the messages are repetitive, but it's always fun when there's new people, and I love to see new people open up for the first time and really see what's going on in their lives. All right, also, to that end, our psychic development classes on Tuesday afternoons, actually were Tuesday afternoons as of starting next week. We're moving it back to 10 a.m. Hopefully, we've had some interest from some parents that are obligated to have with school children. So if we pushed the class back to 10 in the morning, hopefully more people can join us. And again, just give us a call after the show and we can tell you what's what with it, how much it costs and what it involves. So please keep it in mind, okay? Wendy Safford Hazard. I'm seeing the number 3. Okay, there are 3 individuals in your house. 2 of them are younger people and 1 older one. Very mischievous. I don't feel anything negative with them, but I want to say that they're the reason for all the noises and the animals going a little crazy. Especially the younger ones, they like to play tricks. Not bad tricks, but just to get your attention and to get a reaction out of you, but they're nothing negative by any means. So yeah, they are there. Okay? All right. Joan Sweeney, just as we were scrolling past with your name, I'm hearing, tell Joni I'm here. This is a man. I feel tremendous, tremendous affection coming from him. He just wants you to know that he remembers. Something is happening that, I guess it's a memory train or something's going on right now that he wants you to know that he remembers. And he's just got this very soft smile, a very sweet smile on his face. He cared a great deal about you, and he said the only thing he regrets about life was leaving you. It's the only thing he regrets, nothing else. And it's like he wants that to be very, very clear to you. Okay? Hopefully you'll know who I'm talking about, and I'll let it go. Now, sometimes, when Spirit comes in, folks, sometimes the messages are very long and very extensive, but most times when spirit comes through for a message, it's just something quick and just, you know, a greeting more or less, or a memory. And that's not unusual because, especially in a situation like this with doing them online, it's more difficult for the medium, me or whoever's doing it, to connect with spirit. That's why I say that I can't get to everyone. I know everyone has questions and everyone would love to have a message. However, I can only give the messages to spirit that comes in. That's why by putting your questions up there, it helps to bring them in. As always, we can invite them in, we can ask them in, but we cannot demand any spirit to join us. Okay? All right. All right. Give me a second here. I have a woman here, and I'm hearing tears from her, and I'm just trying to find out where. Jamie Swoda? There's a woman here, and she's crying. And all I'm hearing from her is just, I am so, so sorry. Please let her know I'm so sorry. Something happened before she passed. It was a misunderstanding or some difficulty between the two of you. And all I'm hearing from her is, I didn't understand it then. I do now, and I'm so sorry. It was like she passed judgment or gave judgment on something in your life, and it hurt you deeply. But she wants you to know that she's sorry. She didn't understand everything then. She didn't have all the information. Now she does. And just, wow, a lot of love coming from her. But please accept her apology. It's important to her that you know that she's there. Okay? I'll leave that, Jamie. All right. Dottie Welch. There's another man that comes in. I believe this is for your husband. All he's saying is tell him to stop being so stubborn. Your husband doesn't like to admit when there's a health problem around him. He tries to ignore it like it's going to go away. Again, I'm not a medical doctor, folks. It's just this man is telling me to give this message to him. Dottie, he needs to be seen by a medical person. And just tell him it's not as bad as what he thinks it is, that it's going to be taken care of rather quickly. It's not his time. He's afraid of following in someone's footsteps. I don't know who that is, but this man is saying he's going to be okay. Just tell him to get checked now before it does become a problem. Okay? As far as the concern is right now, yeah, it's valid. But it's nothing major yet. So just, if he gets it, whatever this is, if he gets checked now, he's going to be fine. Just know that. Dottie, he's saying tell Dots with an S, D-O-T-S. He's saying tell Dots I said hi. I'll just leave that with you. Hopefully you know who it is. God bless. Thank you. All right. Where? Okay. That song's too weird even for me. I'm hearing a song from an old show when I was a child. I don't know. God, this is going to date me bad. Okay. But I keep hearing, where are you tonight? It was from an old hee-haw show, and it's just someone. I'm trying to find out who this goes to. Just bear with me here for a minute, folks. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I get the point. Um, there's a woman here, and she's singing, and it's almost, it's very humorous. She's doing it in a humorous manner. She's singing this song, Where Are You Tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? Um, but she's doing it with laughter and with humor. She's saying, you'd understand it. Okay. Wendy Kirk. I feel drawn to you with this. This woman comes in and it's her way. You two had a lot of laughter between the two of you. I can hear it, and it's like it's bantering back and forth. It's telling each other jokes and just kind of teasing each other a lot. This woman is here for you. Saying she used to watch TV with you all the time. That was an important pastime for the two of you. It was the only time when you could settle down and be comfortable with each other. She was quite a bit older than you. And that's why I'm hearing this song. Just know that she's here. There's love, there's laughter, and she's concerned that you haven't been laughing very much. There hasn't been a lot of laughter in your life, and she wants you to know that it's okay to laugh. It's okay to live. She doesn't want you to stop living. She wants you to keep going. And just a lot of love. Okay, I'll leave that. Hopefully you'll know who I'm talking about. It's not very often, folks, that Spirit will give me a name. Every once in a while they will, but it's not too often. All right. Katrina. Is it Osenfort or Osenfort? You asked, is my Uncle Pete? I feel an uncle here, but I'm not hearing the name Pete. Does the name, Richard? Yeah, here, I'm just telling people I don't often hear names, but I'm hearing the name Richard with him. Anyway, he's a big man, and I'm seeing a lot of, like, farming equipment around him. I don't know if he was a farmer, he owned a farm, he worked on a farm, or just that he was a very hard-working man when he was here. He's saying you have a lot of those same qualities. You don't know when to quit. You don't know when it's too dark to work and you got to come inside. That used to be a pet peeve with everybody around him. Is like, didn't you see the sun go down? Why didn't you come in the house? Almost to the point of being what we would call a workaholic. All right. The only thing I'm getting with him, Katrina, is you need to slow down. You need to start slowing down. You're doing too much or trying to do too much, because as your wheels are spinning, you're not going any place. You're not getting any farther ahead. He's saying, just slow down, please. He's saying, learn the lessons that I never did learn. It'll make life, he said, it'll make life so much more enjoyable for you if you just learn to slow down. Okay? I don't know what type of work this is, but he's adamant about the fact, slow down, learn to breathe, learn to enjoy life a little bit more, okay? And I'll leave that with you. All at once, wow. Did you feel the change in the air? Excuse me, just a minute, folks. All at once, it got extremely warm in here. I've been sitting with my coat on all day. And even with the furnace, I don't do cold well. Okay, Snooky Wookums. Okay. I'd love to know your real name. Okay. For as much as I'm laughing, there's a few people that come in, and they're laughing too. And they're saying, don't tell her, meaning don't tell me your name. Because they had that same sense of humor. They always had nicknames for everybody. They never really called anybody by their first name. It was always a nickname. It's almost like that they would agree on as a group. I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. It's primarily, there's 2 females and 1 male. Okay, all right. All they're saying is keep them guessing. Just keep them guessing. You need to do that because there has to be a little bit of mystery in life. That's the extent of the entire message from them. There has to be a little bit of mystery in life, and you need to know that it's okay to keep people guessing. So I'll leave that. That's a bit unusual message that I haven't given before. All right. All right. Stephanie Desso. I'm not. I know the question that you asked. There's a man that comes in, and he's standing here with his arms closed. All right, his arms are crossed, and he's shaking his head no. Just whatever this is, don't. He's saying no, just don't do it. I believe this is a father or a father figure. This man worked in a legal system in some way, but he's saying no, just don't. Do what you have to do, but don't give in. Okay, that's all. I hope that's valid. It's the way it comes in. All right. Patty Valentine. Valentine. There's a couple men here. There's 2 men here, but they're kind of jokesters. They're joking around, and it's, it's like one saying one picked up where the other one left off, and then he left. Wow. Okay. They're with you as well as the rest of them. Is all I'm hearing. They're with you and the rest. But they're both saying that neither one expected to go quite when they did. But it's okay because they can help more from where they're at. Okay? I'll leave that for now, but yeah, they are with you. All right. Amy, you're asking about Aunt Myrtle. I believe this is your mom that's here, and she's pacing back and forth. She's waiting to hear something from someone. I don't know if this is from you or from one of your sisters, but yes, by all means, check, please. Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but your mother is here, and she's concerned. She's just walking back and forth, just pacing, not just walking, but pacing. And the finger's going, and she says, and that was hard for me to do. but she wants to get the message across that strongly. Okay, I'll leave that. All right. Oh. Where's... Okay. Jude, is it Jude or Judy Tug Montoya? Yeah. Okay. Do you have problems here with your stomach? Because I don't know if I'm picking up on what, but I just, all at once, my stomach, it's heaving and it's just rolling. This could be just, I'm picking up on nerves around you. There's a man that comes in and he's saying that everything, it's looking good, but there's some more information that needs to be added, or more information needs to be given. He's showing me like legal paperwork, and he's saying once that is straightened out, then things are going to finish for you. But in the meantime, it's like I want to say, try and find something for that stomach, because that's, wow, that's not nice. All right. As a physical medium, I have a tendency to pick up on the physical around people, so just kind of bear with me for a minute, folks. Can you help me with this? And yes, I'm cold again. The energy left. All right. Thank you. Wow. Let me just take a minute here. Just letting y'all know, if you share the video, I believe it's next Tuesday. We'll be doing the drawing for the free reading in person. So just share it, and we'll be pulling a name next Tuesday live on the show here, so that hopefully we can set up a free reading for someone. Also, if you would like a reading, please call the number on the screen after the show, and we'll set something up. Okay. Hi, Aaliyah. I don't feel a grandmother here right now, but I want to say like a maiden aunt. Does that make sense to you? I hope. An older woman, I don't know that she was married, or if she was a young widow that never remarried. All right, the only thing she wants to say with your daughter is that your daughter's been taking some chances that she's not happy about. And she's saying she needs to use a little bit more caution. She's showing me money is involved in some way. She needs to be more careful, or she needs to be a little bit stronger, if you will. Okay? Just have her be careful, please, where money is concerned. Something isn't quite right, and she needs just to be a little bit more careful. Okay? I'll leave that with you. All right. Wow. There's Lisa Moore. I'm not hearing a name here, but I'm feeling an older woman. She was quite large. Possibly that had something to do with her passing. I don't know, but I know she had a very difficult time walking. She just wants you to know that she loves you, and that she remembers everything you told her. What she couldn't fix here, she's fixing on the other side. She's saying, you'll know what we're talking about. But I don't mean to be cryptic with the message here, but she's telling me literally, you'll know what we're talking about, okay? And I'll leave that. She's saying Howard's being a real pain. I'm not seeing him, but this is how she's talking about Howard's being a real pain. I don't know if she didn't get along with him in the physical world, but she's laughing, and she's saying it's okay. We're going to work it out. I don't know what that's about, but I'll leave that. All right, God bless. I'm seeing... All right. Dawn, as I scroll by your name, Dawn Richer, it's like I want to laugh. After Friday Night Circle, I want to laugh, and I can't bring that up. Things are going much better than what you give them credit for. Okay? I'll just leave that. We'll talk about it another time. All right. Becca, I know you're on here, and I think Tim was on earlier. If Tim is here, tell him I believe this is a grandfather. Not the one that just passed, but one before. He's been in spirit a few years. And he wants you to know that the grandfather that just passed, he's there, he's helping him. He said, I'm helping the old man get through things. It's almost like he's showing me like an assembly line. And he just wants Tim to know that he hasn't forgotten him. And he's really glad that Tim finally did something health-wise for himself. He's saying, you always worry about everyone else, but you never took care of yourself. Now you have to. And he's happy about that. But just, Tim, know that this man, you learned so much from him. And he's saying the lessons are still there. He's still willing to teach. You just need to be willing to listen for him. He comes through in a dream state for you a lot of times with projects. And it's like I can see you just shaking your head like, how am I supposed to get this done? Or why am I seeing this? It's because these are things that he thinks will help you. He wants to be a part of your life, even though he's not in the physical world, and that's important to him. And I'll leave that. All right. Madison Brownell. There's a woman here, and she's coming in with mountains of food. It's like that's how she felt good. I feel like a grandparent with her, but this woman loved to cook, and she loved to make people eat, even when you didn't want to. It was like she would goad you into it, or she would tease you into eating, and she's saying she wants to do that with you now. She's saying that was always fun. She says watching people's faces. There's a lot of love coming from her. She said... She's saying something about your cooking. Okay, Madison, and please, I don't know you, and please don't take it as an insult, but she's saying you need to learn to cook a little bit better. Okay? Wow, I'm going to get in trouble here. I'm sorry. Okay?
It's a Nana.
All right. Something about spices. She says you need to spice things up a little bit. You need to get a little bit more creative with the cooking, and it's going to make everybody a little bit happier. But I want to giggle with her vibration, just that she makes me, it's that feel-good kind of vibration that's, you know, it's that one person you would go to that always made you feel good when you were younger. But she's still here, and she's with a whole lot of love. When you're cooking, remember her. She'll guide you a little bit. When you're drawn to spices you don't know, that's her hand drawing you in. So just remember it, okay? I'll leave that. Okay, Charlotte Jones. As I was scrolling through with the names, all at once I got this big stop sign right in front of me, right in front of your name. I don't know what this is about, so just bear with me for a minute, please, okay? All right. Excuse me, folks. All right, Charlotte, this stop sign is not just physical or metaphysical. It's a sign to just stop. Stop what you're doing and look around. There's I believe it's 2 couples that are coming in, and I want to go back a lot of years with them, But they're both putting up stop signs, and it's saying, stop, look around. Something's going on around you that you're not fully aware of, that they want to make you aware of, because things aren't always what they seem. You need to check things out a little bit and stop taking things at face value. They're saying you got hurt in the past that way so many times. Excuse me, this is something that you need to check. Do the checks and balances within yourself. And then you'll get the go-ahead. But please just really look around at your surroundings. Look around at what's going on. There's help there, but there's also answers that you've been looking for. But you need to work with that, okay? I'll leave that. All right. Okay. Lisa Ferguson, I believe it was a younger woman that came through. Okay, just know that it's like she's popping in and out here. She had a hard time settling doing any one thing, but just know that she's here, okay? All right. Okay. Cece, how you doing, hon? Cecilia Gagne. I believe this is your great-grandmother, or your grandmother's... No, not your grandmother. It would be your great-grandmother that's coming through. She's sewing. Wow, is she sewing? It's like she's making a party dress. And it's for you. She wants you... It's some type of a party is coming, and she wants you to be prepared for it. Like a surprise type party. And she's saying it's okay to have fun, and it's okay to celebrate. You don't have to feel bad about it. I'm not exactly sure what it's for, hon. But she's saying it's a time for a celebration. Have a party, have a good time, and know that it's all okay. It's an accomplishment, something that you're doing or you have done. It's some type of an accomplishment. It has happened, and they're saying it's okay. You can breathe now. You can celebrate and you can breathe. Okay? I'll leave that. Hopefully you understand what it is. A lot of times these messages come through to me, folks, and I don't understand what they're about. So if I look like I'm questioning it, it's because I am. It's hard sometimes to know exactly what's coming in or understand it. And hopefully I'm just hoping you people understand it as you get the messages. Okay? All right. Is it Lynette Bloom? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's a man that comes in, and he's dragging a woman in with him. It's like he wants to come in and say hi. I'm not hearing English as I know it, but he's coming in to say hello. And he's bringing this woman, and I believe this woman is your grandmother. She's reluctant because she's not sure that this is okay to do. But just, they're happy. Okay, they're very happy that you're here, that you're online, checking things out for whatever reason. They're saying, we want to say hi. We want to say hello. We want to bring our greetings. But I hope it makes sense. Most of all, we want to bring our silliness to you. They were considered very silly or very funny. I don't know if I'm interpreting this correctly. But again, it's like they're trying to bring laughter into your life. They're trying to get you to smile and to have fun. He's saying you've been too serious for too long. And that, it seems to be the theme tonight with a lot of energy that's coming through, is it's okay to enjoy life. You're here living. We're all here living. and we need to get on with our lives. Our spirit loved ones are just that. They're in spirit. They are our loved ones. They're always in our heart. But it's time to move on from that, because we're, whenever there's a passing, and believe me, I've had enough experience this in the last couple months. It's hard because we're the ones stuck here, wondering and dealing with all the wonder. But know that they're okay. They're doing fine, and their concern is that we're happy and that we do what we need to do, because, again, we're here in this physical world, and we need to go on with our lives, okay? As long as they stay in our hearts and in our memories, they're always with us. All right. Trish LaPointe, if you can get a hold of me after the show, I have a message, but I believe it to be personal in nature, and I don't want to give it over the phone. It's nothing life-threatening or nothing scary. It's personal, and I don't feel comfortable giving it over publicly over live feed. I know I wouldn't. Okay. All right, I am starting to wind down here. Getting a little bit tired. Oh. Okay, there's... Is it Karen Cool? Was Larry a very big man? Now, I'm 5'7", and I'm rather tall. But there's a big man in here that it's like I have to literally crane my neck to see his face. Okay. Yeah, I believe this is him, because he's just smiling. He's just got this big, for as big a man as he is, all I see is this big angelic smile saying, of course I'm okay. I'm over here. You're the one stuck there. Very point blank, very, very much okay. Karen, what he's saying is, I didn't go out the way I wanted, but I'm okay, and you need to know that. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, tall, very tall. It's like I have to crane my neck to see his face. But he's saying something happened, or he didn't go out the way he wanted to, but he's saying then you never do. But there's a smile. He's doing fine. He's I want to say he's whole again, if that makes sense. He's whole again, and he's doing well. Okay, folks, I am starting to get a little burnt out. I'm tired. Well, not burnt out, just tired. I think I got time for one or two more. All right. All right. Heather, the way it works is ask a question. If spirit comes in, I'll call your name as it goes through the feed, and I'll give the answer then. I can't guarantee a message from any one particular person. I invite all our spirit loved ones in. I ask them to come in and to join us to help. It's always healing whenever we give messages, and that's what it's all about for me, and I love working with spirit. So if a message comes through, yes, I will just give it to you. Right now, I don't feel a message particularly for you, so just bear with us. If it's not this week, it may be next week or in the coming weeks. Just stay with us, folks. It's going to happen, okay? But like all the rest, everybody, for as much as all you folks are on and you want to receive messages, there's that many in this room right now. There's like, everybody wants to give a message. Everybody wants to bring it in, but I can only do just so much. I'm trying, folks. They know that. They're okay with it. So just kind of bear with me, please. All right. Deona Scott, hi. Glad you're curious, because that means you got an open mind. All right. Deanna, just as you came in, there's a young man that came in with your vibration as you came up on the feed. He's showing me a vehicle upside down. I don't know if that's the way he passed. It was like the result of an automobile accident. But he's here, and he just wants to tell you, just be safe, be careful. Something about brakes. I don't know if it was his vehicle or your vehicle, but there's something about brakes need to be checked. Okay? I'll leave that with you. All right. And that's right, Crystal. Sometimes it does. Okay, draw them in. All right, one more. Cassandra Rex. There's your daughter and your father are both here. They just want you to know that they're together. There's also other family members with them. They're saying, everybody stays together, Mom. Everybody stays together. And they just want you to know that they're well. They love you. And especially your father is saying, you have a lot of living yet to do. So get on with it. He's very point blank, very much, this is how it is. This is what you need to do. I believe this is how he spoke to you when he was here in the physical world. There wasn't a mean bone in this man's body, but when he spoke, people listened. And he just wants you to know that you need to get on with living, because that's the best way, that's the best thing you can do to honor them. Okay? I'll leave that. Thank you, folks, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. As always, I love doing these because I love working with spirit. I do readings all the time. I teach. We have classes. We've always got something going on. This weekend, as a matter of fact, if you're interested, I will be doing readings at the Pine Tree Golf Course in Gloversville.
Pine Tree Rifle.
Oh, Pine Tree Rifle Club, I'm sorry, in Gloversville. I will be there from 10 to 5, and I'll be doing readings for you, anyone that comes in. Also, Friday night, I will be in Saratoga Springs at the Adelphi, and Sunday, I will be in Johnstown at the ice cream parlor. That's on Bridge Street in Johnstown. So I will be busy this weekend. If you'd like to come out and see me, come on out. Love to sit and do readings for you. Okay? So until next week, thank you for joining me. Love and light to everyone. And please join us again. And always remember to share the video, and we can put your name in for the drawing next week. God bless. Thank you.